Hello everyone, my name is Lucas Ballard.
My name is Matthew Gary Nealing.
And I'm Tyler Harder.
And we are the
The
Drew
Drew
Crew.
Crew.
And I'm a demon.
Oh shit. And yes, unfortunately our last recording, I hit the wrong button. I hit streaming instead of recording, so there's just gonna be a gap. It was the most fun we've ever had in the show, and we're very sad about that. But in other news,
What happened last time?
we'll get to that.
I don't remember,
a lot
but
of
it
nonsense.
was really fun.
Don't worry, audience. You didn't miss anything plot-wise.
This game doesn't have a plot.
This game
I
has.
mean, it does.
This game has
but-
theming.
Yeah. Your mom, terrorists, go. Scotland.
Go to Scotland. Yeah. But yeah. Also in our no, you're Nancy. I don't know what that means.
Oh, yeah. That one lady, we were like, you're a terrorist. She's like, no, you're a terrorist. And then she ran away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also, in our game that we played that lasted a week, Matt, you motherfucker. Matt got me. Matt was evil. I was good.
I got him.
He got us. He won the game.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna start a new one in. On
And it's
Wednesday.
gonna fuck up
In a
another
week.
recording that doesn't.
Oh right, of course. So yeah. Let's find out what our just goldfish brain detective comes up with.
Probably more cookies.
We should start with cookies
We
today.
should honestly help wanted. I love the fact that like you just. Oh boy.
I love the fact that they just like let anyone come up and start doing this.
Yeah, they actually don't have a person at the store, do they? Who are the
Not
cookies
They're
being
just like-
served
I
to?
do say so myself.
You want to make cookies? Make cookies.
I mean,
Want to make cookies? You can keep the tips.
honestly, that's how we fight the terrorists.
It's a masterpiece.
That's
Some
not a masterpiece. Shut up. It's a masterpiece. You've
This
never
is so
seen
much
masterpiece.
smaller than this. Like, whatever. Don't think about it.
That's not
It's a
important.
masterpiece.
If you don't give me sprinkles on top of my ice cream drizzle, I will literally vomit in your mouth. That's what everybody makes these.
Excuse me? My sprinkles were in the wrong order?
You're gonna have to
And I'm
restart that
about
one.
to die.
I gotta hack his...
It just leaves. Someone ordered a cookie and you left because you messed it up. Now they're
And then
never
they're
gonna
like,
get
I
the
want
cookie.
I want a cookie that looks exactly like this. And then the person like starts making it.
throws
down their
3
mistake.
cookies in the garbage and leaves.
Yeah. Kicks open the door, throws their smock on the ground and leaves.
Alright.
Still have to do, haven't done that.
Open the locked in Moira's say. Wait.
Oh shit, we have
Yeah,
to
'cause we-
follow
we-
through.
Still have to do
Yeah,
that.
we broke in on her, and we broke into that lady's room, and then we just left. Cause that was Moira's room, right? No, no.
Zoe Wolf. Is that
Whoa.
Bridget's real name?
God, what? Nancy Drew and the
Zoe-
fate of the intuitive leaps.
Sleuthing spy.
Oh my god. That might help us open the fucking treasure box in the fake espionage agency with all the I don't know.
That's
Did you say something, Tyler? We
the
missed it.
spies haven't found out they're spies.
It's called Toys R Us.
They give them receipts that say spy gear, things for spying. I'm surprised that at the bottom it says this is a paper trail.
Hey, we found your untraceable bullet. We thought we'd airdrop it to you in Times Square.
Fucking
Still
neon
have to do-
sign
have-
above the
haven't
receipt
done
that
that.
says, This
See if
is for
someone
secret
not
spy
Zoe
stuff.
can help. Yeah, let's go to Gilfnick.
Gift knock. Is this? Yeah, it's the place from the other game.
It's the place with the screwdriver.
Hell
Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember that? When there was like a screwdriver in
It was just
fucking
In a
crevice.
window.
just sitting on a
Fancy.
windowsill.
I'll let you
And-
go.
Hey,
Bye.
do you know how to fix glasses?
All right there. Talk to you,
You
later.
walk up, you sit
Bye.
down on the couch next to her, and she's name, and then you say
Talk to you
greeting.
later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Nancy bot rotating.
The background music reminded me of the Office theme for a moment.
Reminds me of Skyrim.
Reminds me of Star Trek. For no reason.
If I can get all the colors into the
What?
correct
Yeah,
surface,
What?
that sounds fine.
I should be able to
Uh,
get this
Okay.
Spinning
done.
puzzle.
That's, I mean,
Yeah, that didn't make any fucking sense, but you know,
Oh yeah, remember spinning puzzles?
only 90s kids.
they're
will-
back.
What the fuck
we-
did she just say was the fucking
Can't
goal
check-
of this?
Can't check that off
I
yet.
think-
we're
used to
supposed
do
get,
something with the
like,
colors.
All the blue ones on the right, and all the the yellow ones on the top, and all the red
Oh,
ones on the left.
Got it. Okay.
Ah.
Now this is a weird puzzle. I don't know if we'll be able to do it. It's a bit hard. Oh, no.
What are you doing?
No, this is a weird puzzle.
This is difficult. I don't. It's a bit above my pay grade. So you know what you done there is wrong.
Yeah, what are you even?
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to solve puzzles.
I'm just trying to do a spinny puzzle.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Um,
Whoa. Who is
Hey,
this note about?
we have eyes and ears on you in
very
the station.
different fonts. What does that
Like
do?
a ransom note.
Yeah, it's typed out. What are you trying to do?
No, it's a ransom note. There, you can't trace it now.
I need to make sure they know it's a ransom note. I can't have my handwriting on it.
No,
They
they
can't
actually,
back
you know
to
how
me.
Revenant is like a if you crowdsourced terrorism. Yeah, they actually just got a different person to type each of those words.
It's like a fucking teamwork directive. Everyone gets to write the creepy cryptic note in the station.
Listen, we may be a terrorist group, but we don't exploit our workers. We're a co-op here at Revenant.
Yeah,
There's a
Eyes
synergy
and
experiment.
ears on you in the station.
I love the idea that like one person, like if you look at the note again,
Still,
like
have-
one person, like
still have to
it
do
did
that.
more of the group work than everyone else, but it was like barely noticeable. The person who wrote depends and upon crazy.
Alright. Can I hop in this trash compactor?
Wasn't there something in one of those lockers, or did we already get it?
I'm curious of how this train
don't
station
know.
stays in business with no passengers except for guys who steal suitcases.
Don't you mean any train station ever? Ew.
Hey.
Got him. I'm never gonna deliver a letter again. I should just shoot the person in here. Yeah, wouldn't that be sick if I just like bow and arrow this girl?
Do it.
Yeah.
Right through
Who
the
is that?
throat.
What's going on?
I know you stole my glasses.
I
Why
did.
didn't
That's
you say
correct.
they were
had
missing?
spy glasses.
Sorry to upset you. That make it less fulfilling. You have a problem, my friend.
Why does
Keep them, by the way.
We're
I
in a
remote
public
wiped
place.
the drive. You want to play spy? Enjoy the toy. Here's the deal. You go forward like we never spoke.
What are you going to do?
Spy stuff.
I hate this game. If you don't mind me, I'm just gonna go in this corner and spy for a bit.
Okay, Zoe. You wore a disguise. You were trying to get me to talk to you.
You're the one talking to me in a
What's
fucking
your
public
angle?
space.
Nancy, you were so loud. I'll tell you what I can, but here are the conditions.
It's me,
Oh.
Ned
You
Nickerson.
trust only me from now on.
Right. Like that's going to happen.
Fine, then trust no one. No one. Not even your father.
My father,
Not even
he would never
yourself.
lie to me.
Not even
You
your
need to
glasses.
understand. Revenant
My
knows
father, he would
weaknesses.
never lie to
Trust
me.
the bow and arrow.
Your
It's a
father's
spy.
weakness is obvious.
The
It's
cookies,
you.
spy
He'll lie
cookies.
to you if someone can convince him.
These
he'll
were a
keep your
sleeper
secret.
agent.
Okay, but
But nothing. Someone's
Special
been
Agent
talking to
Blueberries
him.
Johnson.
If you don't believe me, ask him about it. And listen to how he sounds. And don't you think it's funny that he's having all these passport problems out of the blue? That's
No,
Revenant's
I don't think it's funny.
handiwork.
None of this game is funny or fun.
This game.
I don't know. This game cracks me up, dude.
This game. Oh my god.
why are you standing outside of the hotel?
Just am.
It's
There
really
must
like
be a reason
a
you're
testament
hanging
to
out here.
avant-garde
Are you kidding
game
me?
design.
Leave it
Where it's
alone.
like, we're gonna make a game, and the players are gonna have to decide what it is.
It's like Jackson Pollock, but for coding.
You have to enjoy the game for yourself.
What?
Isn't that Anthem? Ew.
Yeah, I'll go public. Dear Twitter, I don't know what's going on in Scotland, but I suspect there's a gas leak. Sure,
Either
why
you
not?
let me help, or I'll go public with what I know.
You're killing me here. How many nooses do you need around your neck? Ugh, you can't help me.
Right now,
But I'll let you see
I
this
need
through.
one.
You'll let me?
But if you stay,
Oh,
You're
3
not
or
my friend.
4.
you're not my helper. You're a tool in every sense of the word.
I can be your tool.
and you'll
that
do
sounds
exactly
Ooh.
what
fun. I'm
I
okay
say.
if that's how this story ends.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
And by tool, I mean the sex.
I need a bag and drag for Miss Drew.
This is the worst spy agent.
You know I shouldn't.
I'm
Trying
just
to be
gonna call
good.
in and
Who
a
are you
torture on a
talking to?
public fucking telephone.
That's the guy I call when I need someone kidnapped. You've got about a minute. 2 if you run. But don't. It's sad to watch.
Call it off. I'll do what you
This
say.
is a terrible game.
I'm gonna need you to cancel that last order. Here's the deal.
How
You
do
go
we
forward
trust
like
that
we
she's
never
telling the
spoke.
truth? She could
What are
just
you
be a
going to
crack
do?
addict for all we
Spy
know.
stuff.
Well, she absolutely is.
I would like a bag and drag. I'd dig that.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Later, I'm just a spy, no
Can't
biggie.
can't check
That
can't
did
check
nothing.
that off yet.
Hi, I'm a
We go back
spy.
to,
Don't
like,
trust
the-
your father. I'm gonna go back to my phone and text my meal plan service that also kidnaps people.
Does that say Glaucus Odge?
I'm going to call my
Fuck,
dad
is that-
right in front of her. Remember when we set our ringtone to Tiger?
Yeah.
Before
No.
Mom
Why
left,
were Mom and you
who were you
fighting?
two fighting?
No, Nancy, if you're not going to listen to reason, you're on your own.
Dad of the
know
year,
that.
everyone!
Maddie,
Where are you and Mom fighting? Fuck off.
But I'm not.
You know
being
what? You're no
stubborn.
better than terrorists.
encourage you. I can only ask you to please stop.
Let's ask him again.
Why were you and Mom fighting?
She wanted to go to Scotland. I knew it was going to be dangerous.
Why did she
Oh,
want
yeah.
to go?
Everyone there is
Classified,
fucking
I don't
crazy
know.
and thinks they're a
But
spy
you
for
knew
some
it was
reason.
dangerous.
I knew. Your mom was like you. She put the needs of others in front of her own. I knew Glasgow needed too much. I knew she'd give too much.
You say she cared so much. Why did she leave? I'm not a kid. It's time to tell me.
I'm not a kid. I'm
No, I
17
won't.
years
This is
old,
why you
Dad.
won't tell me anything. You've always told me how she had this big heart.
I've repelled across
what
a
about me?
hotel.
Is that
Should
I
it be?
found these super cool spy glasses.
for me?
I ground up
Because she
spices
walked
and threw them
through
at
fire, It
bees.
meant that the world you grew up in was even slightly better. I think she thought she had to. Maybe she did have to. I knew when I married your mother that nothing would ever be simple again. I'm sorry that you didn't get to choose like I did.
And then I left her because
Husband
things
of
were
the
getting
year.
too complicated.
But wait, are you one of my 7 mistresses?
Who is Moira Chisholm?
Stay away from her.
My source at Cathedral wants me to find her.
Cathedral? I don't know what to tell you then.
Isn't Cathedral just one guy in a basement?
Bye.
Really though.
Hey Ned, I'm in too deep.
Is everything okay over there?
I'd like to.
Ah, just get mad dick.
I just want to request air evac, please. Oh shit! I should ask him how to fix my glasses.
The
Ned
cabin
wouldn't
is
know
some sort
such a
of weird
thing.
high-tech something or other.
Not gonna lie, that is awesome.
Why is
But
nobody
why?
acting like there's terrorists?
Working on it.
It's like real life.
I need you to get the original copy of the Jabberwocky poem.
Original meaning...
The color version my mom had. I need you to scan it and send it here.
Shouldn't you ask your dad?
He'll say no.
So,
I'm
Ned,
grounded.
I need you to break into my house and get that poem.
don't Bess and George have keys?
They do,
But they're out of town. They're at a
but
sleepover.
they're out of town.
All right.
I'm sorry, Ned.
No need to apologize. You've certainly made my life weirder, but you've also made it much better. If all you ask in
Just
return
my
is a little
wacky
burglary
teenage
now and again,
life.
it's a fair trade.
Technically, it doesn't count because you have permission.
I don't think the Nancy said it's cool approach will be all that effective in a court of law. Hey, if your dad catches me, do you think he'll still be my lawyer?
Okay, that's funny.
You know.
I just got a dump. Hey, Ned, can I give you an info
I
dump?
met my cathedral contact.
What exactly is Cathedral?
It's a
Hell.
local intelligence
He
agency.
doesn't know what
Like me.
cathedral is.
Actually, I don't know.
Hey, Nancy.
Like a field office of the
Are
FBI.
you a spy?
They're watching over Glasgow.
Hey,
So
hey,
what's your
Nancy.
contact like?
What does that mean,
Can't
local
tell.
spy
He's not
agency?
really giving much away.
Professional habit, I imagine.
True.
So do you think you can trust him?
No, but that's the standard answer these days.
You can always trust a Ned.
Hell yeah.
That's exactly what an imposter would say.
Busted.
That was the
Stop
first
calling.
genuine human connection I've seen in this entire script.
Stop talking to him. You can't trust him.
He might be Bess.
I got a message to come find out what really happened to my mom.
I thought your mom was in a bad accident when she was visiting a friend.
Well, that's what I thought too,
But what?
but something weird happened before she left. My mom and dad got into this fight. It was like nothing I'd seen before.
There were
But
guns.
I didn't know what to do about it.
You were just a kid, Nancy.
I wasn't just a kid, I was her daughter, and I should have done whatever it took to get her to stay.
Oh, sure. Now she's
Nancy,
guilty.
maybe your dad is right. Maybe this is too dangerous. It might be best to just come home.
Ned,
Let's listen to
there's a
Ned.
reason I called you and not someone else.
It's not the charm.
It's never the charm.
That's the backhand. Standing by for the compliment.
Sorry, that's not how I meant to put it, Ned. I know you can make the promise I need you to make. Promise to help me, even if that means pushing me towards something dangerous. Do you understand what I mean?
I do.
Good. Oh, thank you. From here on out, no holding anything back. No protecting
Ned's
me
just
from
in
myself.
like a wire,
can agree
it's in a
to that.
wiretapping office.
I knew
and
you
she's
could.
like,
I'm
keep
sorry to
talking.
ask that of you.
All I ask is you do whatever it takes to make it home in one piece.
Have I ever missed a date?
Yes, all of the time.
Have I ever missed anything that was really important to you?
No.
Then it's a deal.
Okay, so how do we fix this
Did she
script?
okay?
How
Did
did-
she just say, "Have I ever missed a date?" And he said yes. And then she said, "Well, what about things that are really important, though?"
Yeah.
Did I ever miss any dates? What about things that like don't mean shit to me?
What are things that matter at all ever at
Yeah.
any time?
What
How
about
those?
things about like things that I actually care about?
How about like, have I ever anyway? Like,
Anyway.
I feel like there's like some cart before the horse, like some fundamental problems at the heart of this writing, and I'm not really sure what it is. I don't feel like it's just clumsy. I feel like they're trying to do something before they have done something else. And I think what that might be is like character. Like we understand that there's a sympathetic story here between Nancy and her mother, but it's still just kind of like I'll think about it. I need to please, Ned, Google Revenant.
I need to know everything you can find about Revenant.
What?
I don't know. It's a terrorist organization. At
Not
least I
under any
think it is.
circumstances
Do you
gotta
still
give
have
it to
access to the database at the paper?
Yeah, but there are still clearance issues. Wouldn't most of this stuff be classified?
Can't let a little thing like that slow us down. And Ned,
Yeah.
I'm running in the dark here. Give me everything. Gossip, rumors.
Really?
Really. Sometimes
straight to
in
Izzy.
organizations like this, a lot of details hide in plain sight.
Got it.
Tyler, you're still there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Just I haven't.
Talk to you later.
I'm trying to find things to comment on.
my brain is overheating.
Bye.
Let me get this straight. You're an American?
Yup.
What are you doing here?
Trying to pry as much information out
What are
of
you
you before
doing
you
here,
end up
Nancy?
dead.
Is that a threat?
This is
See
the
you around.
worst spy.
Goodbye.
She could have just come up and been like, "Hey, I'm an American," and been like, "Hey." What's
But then she wouldn't have been a spy.
Why do I feel like that's like a drag on me playing Blood on the Clock Tower? Couldn't have been a spy.
Still have to,
We can
can't
trust
check
Matt.
that
though.
off yet.
I don't trust Matt though.
Always
Let's keep him
trust
alive.
Matt.
Let's
Because he's good always.
kill, yeah, let's kill Cat instead. That way we know at least we
Yeah.
aren't killing Matt. You did see the highlight reel, right, Matt? That was Midnight Me was just like I know how to win. Let's fucking shoot bow and arrow because I'm just bored. Ciao. Got him. Alright, I'm out.
Nailed it.
Okay, so we have some phone call that we have to listen in on that I don't even remember hearing about
Hmm.
with Alec.
Remember when
Where
we
the
hit a
fuck
whole
Alec?
bunch of stones randomly and it gave us that?
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
high point of the game, and it was like first episode.
I remember.
I remember.
I remember.
We're in. There's so much fucking reading, and I have no incentive to care about anything that has been written in this game. Because it's all nonsense.
You don't want to know all the backstory behind Nancy Drew?
Yeah.
We have to know like what sign she is.
It's just like nobody's treating the antagonist like a credible threat. Like I feel like they overcommitted to like having Revenant have some sympathetic or otherwise reversal of alignment. But all they did by like giving the hint for that is basically making us be like, oh, well these are just like, these aren't terrorists. These are just like,
Yeah.
They're like old school Joker is what they are.
if Joker was 300 people and also didn't have a plan
Yeah.
or
And if he was like destined to fail due to just being incompetent.
They're everyone and no one, and also they don't care about anything, but they never operate alone. But they're also the same person, and it might be us, it might be you, we don't know. They're a ghost, and they want to hurt people so that they can use their connections to get into a place of power that they apparently have but aren't using yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you need the Rocket Man.
I need Rocket.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Hell yeah, we got a Rocket Man.
Something
That's
about
fun progress.
rockets.
It's gonna
Now we
be a
have to
long,
go
long
make
time.
more cookies.
Haven't done that.
I'm gonna. Oh, good.
I thought the
Hi,
kid
Nancy.
the Rocket Man
Oh, thank
would.
So,
God.
how... Am I on speakerphone?
Yeah. Yes, Nancy, you are on the speakerphone.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to read my.
That's funny.
Shut up, Ned.
don't talk to Ned that way.
Oof.
Actually, at this juncture, that might be warranted.
Thank you, Ned.
You're welcome.
Shut up, Ned. Nancy, do you want to take a guess at why I'm upset with Ned right now?
He
Ned
broke into the
is
house.
a cock.
Well, can't say that doesn't factor in. I'm upset with Ned because he let you talk him into something dangerous, and he wasn't smart enough to stop you.
Fucking
Whoa,
idiot.
hold on.
All due respect, Mr. Drew, you're wrong.
All due respect, Mr. Nickerson, you're a complete...
Let me finish. I know how serious this is, but I also know Nancy,
Better than her own father, I assume?
as well as. But I
Oof.
can admit something you can't.
And just
She
what
calls
exactly
me
is
daddy.
that?
Nothing I said is going to stop Nancy, not this time. I understand why you don't want to help her, but that'll make things more dangerous for Nancy. She called me because she knows that my faith
Why are
in
they
her
talking about
is
Nancy like
stronger
she's a
than my
fucking
fear
drunk
for her.
puppy?
So now you can tell me to shut
I guess
up.
drunk puppies
The
that make
poem
more
is on the
coherent
top shelf of
character
the bedroom
decisions.
closet. Can you go get it and give me a moment with Nancy?
Sure thing, Mr. Drew. Sorry I burgled your house.
Nancy, I don't know what to do here, kiddo. I wish you would just come home.
Kill
Let's
Ned.
come home. Let's
I
go.
think
Let's
Ned
come
is
home.
right, and you were right to go to him.
Thanks. I'll talk to you again soon.
Bye. I feel like we missed a heartfelt beat there.
Yeah. We have an option to make these characters actually mean something, and instead we have Anger Father, we have Idiot Ned, we have just useless Nancy.
Okay, I buy it that Nancy is making the same mistake as her mother by chasing down the terrorist group that's a danger but is ultimately going to be her downfall. Like, I buy that as character motivation. It's just that the terrorist group is not intimidating or scary. And it just seems like
Yeah.
she's just like, well, this is my character crisis, so I gotta do it, as opposed to
It
just
just-
being like, oh shit. Like, we have yet to see someone get hurt. That's it, really.
Yeah.
Like,
The most intense part of this game was the fucking menu music.
like,
Even the fucking kidnapping scene was just
right? Oh
I
god!
guess I'm being
Yeah,
kidnapped.
Guess I'll die.
Yeah.
And then she's back and doesn't talk about it. Like, I think that actually just killed all the dramatic tension of the game. Was when someone was kidnapped and then it didn't mean anything.
Yeah. I got kidnapped.
Or was it?
happened
Or
every
was it when
Thursday.
we went to fucking Cathedral and it was like, hey,
Secret
Fucking-
base.
deal with that. Alex.
Sup?
stop
I-
shooting me
I'm-
for the love of
Anything
God.
interesting?
Sup? I'm in charge of IT.
Harmless?
I think so. But if he's taking a
If
shine to you,
A bunch of people in
fucking-
fucking ski masks are gonna come in and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you
If
doing here?"
If the secret spy base can be legitimately confused for an IT office,
And they have one agent who does finger
Yeah.
guns every 30 seconds.
and hasn't left that chair in 30 years,
I'm an AI construct, Nancy, designed to make the least sense possible for science. The greatest minds of a generation to create the biggest idiot that ever lived. God, Portal 2 was great. That had good writing.
Is it strange
It
that
did.
Bridget would get these glasses from a dead
Like
drop?
this game.
whoa,
Wait, why did we
Yes.
just fucking give it to him?
What are they?
augmented reality glasses.
Oh my fucking
But
god.
This is a coastal
They're
job.
VR goggles.
Better if it has soul in it.
I kickstarted this.
Just the basics.
Can you examine these and see what they're for?
Might take a bit. I'll let you know when they're done. You may want to ease off
Stop.
on the stealing.
I'll give them back. I'm just investigating.
Sure. Avoid investigating any big ticket items during your visit. I really hate the embassy people.
How about you learn how to open your own fucking spy cabinet?
Is Moira really former cathedral?
That's true.
And she's retired?
Retired, fired. Guess one's easier to say than the other.
Why was Moira fired anyway?
Don't know. Look at that dinky little home of hers. You don't end an intelligence career like that unless you screwed up brutally.
Dude,
Talk to you
you
later.
work for a cathedral. The non-profit spy organization.
We're like MI5, except we're not connected or licensed or at all MI5.
It's locked.
I want the gas mask.
It's locked.
It's locked, and there's no way to open it. We're a spy agency. Our whole fucking MO is getting into things. We don't know how to open our own goddamn cabinet. What is wrong with this game?
You know for the fact it's gonna be just a vending machine. Hey!
69.
Yeah, I love just randomly fucking. Oh hell yeah! Let's turn this temperature to ice fucking cold.
I better watch the temperatures.
You better not. You better.
Stop messing with that.
Sorry, I'm guessing that alarm means something a little bad is happening?
Servers are getting a bit hot. That alarm triggers
But I was
when
turning
need
the
to
heat
cool them
down.
If they overheat, everything gets fried.
No, they're getting hot
So
though.
you have to go back there and
They
reset it every time
only
the alarm goes off?
got one voice line for temperature fuck up number one.
Goodbye.
See you around.
Well, I'm gonna,
Go mess with
what are
it.
they,
Get
they're
to
gonna be like? Stop it! We'll be upset.
Better not let you and catch me.
Better not.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Stop messing with that.
I've made a fatal error.
He fucking killed you.
Shakes you.
Guns
Server
and-
overheated a little bit and he shot you in the head.
You don't understand, Nancy. If these IT things go off, they might come down here and tell me I have to leave.
Better not let you and catch me.
Oh fuck, I better not let him catch me. I better use my bow and arrow to shoot him in the head.
Stop
Plug in.
messing with that.
Can you just turn it up and then book it out?
Better not let you and catch me.
Got him.
Why did you turn it back down?
Because I didn't know how to not let him catch me.
Ah,
I still think we should bow and arrow him in the head.
do it.
I wish, man. I wish.
I
wish-
fully support that.
Yeah, I want to play the villain. I just want to like Hawkeye everyone in this fucking game and then just be like, I found him. I found my mother.
You play as Revenant.
This is the worst user interface ever. That doesn't make any fucking sense. If we're Kestrel, if we're codenamed Kestrel,
Yeah.
it says, this is Robin. Robin's loyalty and honesty make him an unlikely target for any influence trying to influence Kestrel. I don't know how you think you're supposed to influence people, but you generally go through their... Ah!
Wait. Wait. Go back to his names.
I fucking hate everything about this game. Why the hell is this happening?
His known aliases were fantastic.
Nedgar, Nedwin,
Him?
Nedstuffer, Nedley, Neddard.
Nedstuffer and Nedley.
They're like
Change.
one-time names for every that everyone is called.
Bridget's not a real person.
Like one time in 6th
She's a
grade, his
spy.
best friend called him
is the
Ned Stiffer,
spy-to-normal
and they
ratio
wrote
in
that down.
Scotland?
In general or in my experience? Actually, to answer both, I would guess maybe 1 in 2.
I have no idea how to help, but I'll do what I can.
Me too. Working on it. I don't know who else to ask. I'm getting calls from an anonymous
I love
caller.
the order of this.
It might be Revenant.
What are they saying?
They want me to help them.
Don't.
Ned, don't forget what you promised.
Okay. Help them do what?
Little things. I think they're trying to figure me out.
So you don't think they're asking you to do anything that would hurt anyone?
If they do, obviously I'll stop. But they're promising me information about my mom, about what she was doing up until the point of the accident.
Do you really want to know about that?
Yes, I really do.
Then I guess I don't know what to tell you. If you're not doing anything bad and you need to
Oh
know,
my god.
I do.
then I
He
guess
just
you can
tells
be
you
the
the
judge of
entire
what's best.
story.
But maybe you don't need to know.
That's not how I work.
I know, but maybe everything
I
you
would help
need
the
to know
terrorists,
about
and
your
then I got a
mom,
fucking
if
trivia
you
book.
already know all of that.
Why is this game so big, by the way? It's like so long.
Did you find anything about Revenant?
Oh boy, where to start?
Start at the point that makes the most sense.
Right,
Ned?
Look, I have to admit I'm out of my depth here.
Welcome to the club.
That's the thing. I don't know if I'd call Revenant a terrorist organization. They're like a club or a secret society. Am I evaluating all things equally?
Rumors and reports, all that good stuff?
Yeah. I threw out all things that contained false flag, chemtrail, vaccines, and Anunnaki.
Good methodology.
What I end up with is
Anunnaki? It's
neutral.
Anunnaki.
Neutral.
Yeah, some say they're behind all sorts of
Some
terrible
bondage thing,
And
probably.
others?
things. Other people
Got
say
it.
they're almost like a humanitarian group.
You know, the
a highly
humanitarian group
creepy
could
and
just-
somewhat illegal humanitarian group.
That makes almost no sense.
Anunnaki.
You know
group
what
of
words
deities
crop up
that
more than
appeared in
anything
mythological
else in all this
traditions.
chatter?
Sumerians,
Confusing?
Jews, Assyrians, and
Parent,
Babylonians.
guardian, that sort of thing.
Alien
That may be
gods.
how they see
There we go.
themselves, at least that's how they're acting.
Well, this should have been put like before. Jesus, like I just don't. I just can't.
This game could be replaced by a Wikipedia article.
It could. It could. This game could be replaced by a better game.
Yeah.
It's just there's a certain. Whenever you're telling a story, it takes something from your audience, and that thing is their attention. And this story has not earned my attention because everything that has a dramatic hook, they have then proceeded to rotate 90 degrees and then drop it in a garbage can. Like, I just don't like. Nobody's acting like a spy. Everybody's just kind of like
I'll
fucking
let you go.
jerking off. I don't know.
I feel like that's something a spy would do, though.
Jerk off?
Yeah.
I guess I'd buy it.
That's what I would do if I was a spy.
Special Agent Blue Maris Johnson. Oh, I guess it's like a vaccine. If Revenant is the good guys, it's gonna be like, oh, we wanted to fucking cure a disease. Woo.
We're gonna shoot chemicals over everyone. It's gonna turn the freaking frogs gay, but at the same time, vaccine.
But we're liberal, so that's good.
Yeah, we're gonna turn the frogs gay, but it's just for diversity. We promise.
I hate when games force diversity.
by spraying chemicals in my face to make me gay. Ugh, I hate this fucking. I hate this. I hate this writing. I hate everything about this.
Okay. Let's go click the fun button.
What's
There's
fun
a
button?
fun button?
The tasks thing.
Oh,
Find
hell
something
yeah.
fun.
Haven't done. Did.
All right, what do we
still
want to
have-
do? And
Can't
we'll
check
just look
that
at the
off
hint.
yet.
Uh,
Still have to do that.
a color copy of the Jabberwocky poem?
Can't check that off
Why do we
yet.
need
Yeah,
the
that's the
Jabberwocky
one that.
poem?
That's the one that your mom wrote you, and like it's helping
Can't
us
do
somehow.
that.
Oh.
I can't do that.
Well, I'm glad I randomly touched
Can't
that.
do that.
I can't do that.
Ah, Nancy, what's up?
Oh no, he'll beat me up.
No, remember, he'll shoot you in the head.
Just
Yeah.
gun.
He'll mess.
I'll
He's
let
like
you
the
go.
Uber dad,
See you around.
or like, and Uber not as in like the ride service. Like the super dad.
I'm
if you
confused
ever
as to why
touch
the
you ever
ride
touch
service is
you ever
involved
touch
in this.
the-
Yeah, Tyler, why
I
are
don't
you
mean-
why are you talking about Uber?
Just gonna take my headset off.
I want him to just pull out an AK and just like gun us down. I don't know. He seems to be monitoring the pressure of the. Like, what is he doing? Is he fucking trying to figure out how Bernie can still win the nomination? Like, what is this? So confused.
He's remotely accessing the school's computer so that he can fix a virus that accidentally got downloaded onto it.
Mom's copy of Jabberwocky. Now to figure
Oh,
out
there it
what
is.
There you go.
means.
Easy
Really?
peasy.
Really?
I hate this game.
Fucking really?
That's where it was the whole
Are
time.
you kidding me?
Totally. I got it. Easy peasy. You know, just. I still want there to be a body in the bed at some point.
So,
And by that I mean a naked Ned body.
Hell
Ew.
yeah.
Woot.
When have I ever let you down?
I'm not good. I'm not an amazing puzzle writer. Like I've played D&D, I've tried making puzzles or whatever, but I'm one step above. You just have to click on the right area.
Just stumble into it.
It's it's just in your front door. There it is. Oh, good. That gave me a coin. We should have come here with someone. Ned should have been with us. If he was going to be our proxy helper, he should have been with us. Like,
But then
No,
honestly,
remember we have
He couldn't have
Bag
fucked up.
Stealer and
He couldn't have fucked up breaking into the house.
I mean, at the
If he was
very
here.
least, okay, that could have been best. At the very least, you could have had it be that, like, calling someone internationally while you're provably being traced by spy organizations is not, like, the dumbest decision on the planet.
Yeah, we just need.
Yeah, why not? You know, let's just go visit her again. Let's see what's up.
I like you barging in and exploring her house. She's just sitting there.
Right. I still kind of wish I was in this bedroom. You know what I mean?
Can't leave that way.
Yeah, you
No.
probably can. She's not here.
Yeah.
I love how she, instead of maybe, I don't know, using a fucking lockpick, used a goddamn rappel across the hotel, which is apparently something that spies do.
It's more spy-y than a lockpick, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
More like Spike Edgedy.
Yeah.
It's like
I was-
Spy Kids.
I like it when the intelligence agency just, like, uses a howitzer in order to communicate with their spies.
Make it quick.
You think I'm gonna be killed?
You really think I'm going to be killed?
I hope you aren't.
But
You're here to figure out what happened to Kate. She was killed by the same group who will kill you if you don't leave. Now you know? Now you go.
And you're not afraid of these people?
Far from it. They're the only people I'm afraid of.
Can we get makeouts yet? That would make this game okay.
What is going on? Who are you?
Not with Ned.
Nothing and no one.
Let's bring
No,
Ned
Go
in.
home.
I'm sure Ned would
No.
love that.
I'll say it slow. If you stay,
Ned's
you will
homophobic.
die.
I'm not intimidated by you.
Guess I'm staying.
You're a prop. Get that? Everyone you meet here is using you.
Sorry, I'm
Wise
really
up and
determined
ship
to
out.
figure out the truth about the two rival
I-
organizations who are competing to be the dumbest espionage group. Is it a guy in a room or a group without an identity? Let's
What
figure it out.
exactly is a bag and drag?
The name is the explanation. It looks pretty terrifying. But it is the fastest way to get on an international flight.
So are we just like, she's just totally open about being evil?
Yeah, she's a spy. It's like, yeah, you should just get out of here. She's actually our dad, if you don't know.
What is going on? Who are you really? And who are you spying on?
Keep it down.
No, I will not.
cookies might
There's no
hear
end
us.
to the secrets I can say really loudly. So anyone, even that guy walking by,
What guy?
could hear.
I can't believe she had the nerve to say that to your face. Shut up. Please.
Not unless you tell me what's happening.
No. If you pull that again,
No one would
you
take them
and me are
seriously to
done.
begin with. Like, hey, this girl's a spy, and he's like, hey, okay.
All right, honey.
What was so important about the information my mother hid?
Want a crash course in
Oh
international
my god, we need a puzzle.
intelligence?
Holy
'Cause
shit,
here
let's
it
get the
is.
fuck out of these
Every
conversations
day
and
that
go to a
passes
puzzle.
without
There's-
a
there's a
large-scale
lockbox
atrocity
in
is both
Moira's
an
house.
accident
Okay,
and a
let's
miracle.
How do we open it?
I don't have time to
I have no
explain
idea.
it. Why don't you talk to Ewan?
How do you know I'm talking to him? And wait, why?
First, please. Second, don't talk. Get him to talk. Cool. All right, I'm out. Don't call.
I don't have your number.
Not yet. Hey.
Hey.
Haven't
break down Mom's
Still
Jabber.
have to do that. Still have to do that.
I don't know what the rules are for coding the poem. How'd you just tell me how that works? I just can't believe that a terrorist organization is trying to give everyone the sniffles so that then they can do the terrorist thing.
Yeah. What's our terrorist plot? Mildly inconvenienced.
Still have to do that.
I'm telling you,
Terror.
they're old school Joker.
Alright, yeah, I know what that is. I remember seeing it. Also, this. Oh, I'm kind of getting troped out here. Well, I am highly experienced in seating people at a wedding, so I think I can do this. Are you guys seeing anything? I'm not seeing anything.
That code thing at the bottom looks like the code thing in the database. That's all I have,
Kinda.
though.
What is times 8?
Is it supposed to be letters or something?
There's no letter, prayers, words,
Haven't done that.
the fucking.
Check. Can't check. Haven't done that. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. Still have to do that. Still have to do that.
I want to drop a spider in there. Oh, there's a locked entry in the archives that will help, but you'll need to track down the password. This is a different thing. That's not related to the
Still have to
Jabberwocky.
do that.
So we need a password for the Jabberwocky. In order for the password, we need to just fucking find it, so. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, we have to go to the vault in the cabin. Okay. Well, we got 20 minutes, and we have made accidental progress.
It,
My favorite part is where I still haven't remembered where the fuck anything is.
so in the closet, there's a locked box. How do we get in there?
Well, use this.
Obviously.
Duh. It says we do that, and then we use...
Still have to. Haven't done that.
Oh wait, that isn't right. It's hidden in the vault in the cabin. This is the vault in the cabin. I'm wrong. Wrong place. Oopsie daisy. Here we go. I'm gonna, really quickly just yeet over here. Maybe lock them out. Going to this thing. Here it is. And then we look at this. The vowels are in the middle column in the top 2 rows.
Yep. That's it. Okay. So, A and E.
Yeah, that'll work for now. In the same column, J is above D.
Those are nope.
Wait,
Those
now
are
I'm
all
confused.
numbers.
J is above D. How can J be above D and then there's 2 vowels in the same column? That's 4. There's only 3.
J is a vowel.
Are there definitely 2 vowels in the middle column?
Vowels are in the middle column. I think one of them's poisoned. The vowels are in the middle column in the top 2 rows.
Maybe there's just one vowel.
But it says vowels.
Maybe it's just dumb writing. I don't know.
You don't know how to fucking write a puzzle. In the same column, J is above D. Oh, it's not a continuation. It's just saying J is above D in the same column.
Yes.
Which is directly above 3, which is directly above 1. Finally, we're solving a puzzle. Holy shit. The 5th row contains 1, 2, and 9 in some order. fourth row contains only odd numbers.
And
The top row contains B, E, and F in that order. E is above H, which is above 6.
so in the middle column, E, H, and then
But it says that they're all odd.
all the numbers are.
Maybe it just means that it's above. It doesn't have to be directly above, you know.
Which is above. You're right. Yeah. Okay. E is above H, J is above D. 7 is before 5 in one row. These are all odd. 7, 5, 3. There's a 3 there. I don't know. Might not be that. Within one column, G is directly below C and above 2. So 2. 2 is somewhere. Wait, how can that be right? I'm misreading that. How can G be above 2 if the fourth row only contains odd numbers? Oh, it has to be, it's directly below and above. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
8 is before 6 in one row. I don't want to solve
Which
Rubik's
means
Cube.
6 is probably on the right column.
We have to write. I want to write this out like geometrically. This is how I almost solved the Blood on the Clock Tower puzzle. Was just writing this shit out. So I'm gonna quickly get a notebook paper. If you want to do the same, you may.
I'm opening up a note app on my phone.
I'm just thinking, you know.
Better than us. Better than us.
Okay. And this will be our last puzzle, if we solve it.
Okay.
Aw.
So.
I know that it's A,
No
B,
letter-
E, and A. I know that it's B, E, F,
Yeah.
and A.
And then how do we know this? What other letters there are? I want to focus on letters first.
I don't know. I'm just gonna write out the all of these things
No.
graphically.
Little column, top 2 rows, so E and A. Here's D, 2 and 9. The same column, E is above H, which is above 6. Within one column, G is directly below C and above Z. Is that G? Within one column, G is directly below C and above Z.
I am writing a whole bunch of stuff and I'm not listening very hard.
What is that above 2?
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's 2.
Matt, if you don't want to try and solve the puzzle and instead just want to dick around, give us cheerleading, you can do that.
On the far right
Hey,
column, doesn't it
go
have to be,
boys.
on the
Oh, yeah.
far right column doesn't have to be FCG.
Go
Hey, fighting game.
Tyler. Go Lucas. You guys can do it. Yay. Woo. Yeah.
Start writing all the things down. because they're in each column. There's 3 letters and 3 numbers. In the far right column, we know that the top letter is F, and that in the same column, C has to be above G. So it's got to be FCG in the far right column, and then 2 has to be one of the numbers.
Mhm.
8 is before 6 in one row, and 2 is after 9 in another. Oh. I think I cracked something. So the 5th row has got to be 192, right?
The 5th row? It might be 192. I don't know.
Yeah. Because
9 is before 2.
yes, because 9 has to be before 2, and in the far left column it has to be J and then D and then which is above 3, which is above 1. So 1 has to be in the far left column, so it has to be 192. Which means that CG blank 2 blank. So it has to be 4, 5 in one row. The 4th row has to contain no. Okay.
Does
so,
192 have to be in the same row though?
Yes. 5th row
Okay.
contains 1, 2, and 9 in some order.
Okay, yeah.
8 is before 6 in one row. Okay. So, do you have everything written down? I think I have it all figured out.
Sure, yeah. Just
All right, at the very least, I have a combination that makes sense.
Okay, go ahead, shoot it.
So
Just read it to me.
BEF,
Uh-huh.
JAC, DHG, $375. This is the row that I'm.
Yeah.
That was mostly a guess. 192. 864. This is. I'm pretty sure.
Ha! You were a worthy opponent.
Yeah!
Beat
Yeah!
Damn.
Man, we even have 10 more minutes. That was sick. Good job, Tyler.
Okay.
is missing. I'll need to find it first.
puzzle.
That's fun. That's fun. I like that about
Fuck.
Nancy Drew.
Can't pass this up. This
It's a
Literally a
literal bug.
And an iPod.
Heard to play this.
Oh my god. Oh, some potatoes.
Oh,
ripped
that's
out.
actually, you know what? That's really sad. Sweet. Bagpipes.
Are we not allowed to pick up the book?
That's what we're looking at, isn't it?
Oh, it's a fake diary.
Moira, you are dumb and I hate you, and through the days or on how much you smell. I love it when people write diaries in the same way that like they would be talking to someone. Like even stuff that like just happening in the real world ends up on the page.
Did that? Still
Me
can't
too.
check. Haven't
Hey,
haven't-
get
Hey,
off
we get to
the
listen
phone.
to our
done
mom's mixtape.
Yes.
God, yes. Plug that bad boy in.
We need a battery.
Nancy Drew's hardest challenge: finding a compatible charge cord for her MP3 player.
For her
Seriously.
iPod.
Yeah, that's the music I want when I'm looking for my charger. How the fuck do we do any of this? I'm confused.
How do we,
haven't
what
done
do you
that.
mean?
Still can't check that off yet.
Oh my god, that is pretty funny though. I like, if we are actually chasing after our mother's ghost, essentially, I like the idea that it would just be like pure cryptology.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just tell her where
Weren't
the
there-
power cord is.
Weren't there bagpipes somewhere?
Can't.
Probably. It is
haven't done
Scotland
that.
after all. Ew.
Like, because I remember finding bagpipes and being disappointed that they weren't able to be played.
Wasn't that last one?
Maybe. I remember they were somewhere. I remember they were like fucked up or something.
I can't wait to get a call from the terrorists. It's like, please pick up my Philly cheesesteak from the store. Find out more about your mother. Oh, also, could you get some ketchup for me? Where is it? Where is the charger?
Where is she?
Jump out of the fucking building.
Where's Rachel?
Hey, I'm trying my hotel room. Isn't working super great. Thank you.
It's not working.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's something wrong with the outlet.
Yeah, it's a European outlet.
You need to wait for it to charge, Nancy.
In real time.
Who is listening to me? Also, note to self.
Oh.
Do less thinking aloud.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. What?
Whoa. Well,
What?
there goes my evidence.
that was charming. I like that.
Why is a raven like a writing desk? Ask the raven. Follow the raven to the archives. If the scientist is ever in danger, someone must tell him to run. The vaccinated will arrive while the rest of us are asleep. Hi, Mom. Wish I knew what you were talking about.
How is a raven like a writing desk?
Why
That's
is a raven like a writing
There's a. The
That's
bar
Alice
is a
in
raven.
Wonderland,
It's
or-
called the Raven.
whatever the poem you got, Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky.
How is a raven like a writing desk?
I don't know.
check?
Nailed it. I don't know what the fuck that meant, but
Still
I nailed it.
still haven't done, can't check that off yet.
Make it quick.
Oh, where can you find Alex's luggage? We have a bug now.
I know you bug my room. What do I have that everyone wants so badly?
We believe
wait,
that the
my luggage?
operation your mother knocked offline involved a biological attack against Glasgow. We think she intercepted a delivery intended for Revenant. You were brought here because no one can find it. And the going theory is that you're the key to what Kate knew.
I didn't even know she was a spy.
No one thinks you know what it is, we just think you know it.
Who do you work for?
It's a name only a dozen people know. Even if I told you, it wouldn't matter.
An American agency?
In a sense.
Are you seriously telling me there is a third proxy, not FBI thing going on here?
It's
Yeah,
the
there's
CIA.
There's a third morally
Goodbye.
ambiguous
Goodbye.
party.
That is also one person in a desk pretending to be the FBI. Cool. No, yeah, that's real cool and good, and I like that about what's going on currently. I'm a buggy.
Let's see what you and your tiny little bag are up to, sir.
Hey, look, it's the logo from the Room of the Goth in Waverly Academy or whatever.
Waverly Place, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Which is the way we play. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's just something I fucking remember. I can't remember anybody's name, but I remember that for some fucking reason.
Bagpipe.
Hell yeah.
Can't check. Still have to do that. Haven't. Can't check that off yet. Can't.
But I
Haven't
did
done
that,
that.
I hope I Oh, I guess we gotta go listen to that phone call now.
Better buy a ticket first.
No, nobody's in this train station.
I don't have enough cash for that. I don't have enough
Oh,
cash
you know what
for
that means, boys.
Cookies.
It's cookie
We're gonna make a
time.
cookie, we're gonna listen, and then we're gonna be done. I'm gonna gack them.
What are we supposed to do with the damn glasses?
Pray.
It's a masterpiece.
It is. It's a masterpiece. That's correct.
What a masterpiece. You goofed it.
Done.
No, never mind. You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I goofed it. I'm sorry.
I am the one who goofs.
I am the one, yes, I don't need a goof to goof under this.
It's
What?
a masterpiece.
Is
You
that
ever
is that
heard
a hip-
Ultimate
hip-
by
hip-hop song?
Denzel Curry?
Yeah,
Denzel Curry.
you know,
Is that like Denzel Washington's Indian counterpart?
Tyler may be able to solve
No.
a puzzle in 30 seconds, but I can make cookies pretty fast.
That is true.
I didn't solve shit in 30 seconds. I was
I'm saying you were very
furiously.
Yeah, but Lucas can make a cookie, so.
impressive. I can't make a cookie.
I did what you said. When are you going to keep your end of the bargain? Don't give me that. She's going to figure things out soon enough. She's coming. Yeah, I got the bag. I'll put it where you can find it. The dead drop location. Yeah, the lockers. I get it. Just promise me you're not
Wait.
going to hurt her. I want to talk to her now. I want to hear her voice.
What is he talking about?
I guess Kate's alive. Woo. She's gonna be
Ooh,
like,
what a
Jesus
pumpkin."
Christ, everyone in this town is fucking insane. Nancy, you've been drugged. We have to get back, get the fuck out of here.
So, if you don't mind me asking, why was that scrapbook so important?
It was my mother's.
I mean, I get that. But was there anything else in there?
I guess it doesn't matter now, but it was something that was important to my mom.
Oh my god, why am I
What?
talking to him? Why
My
am I not
dad didn't
closing
want me
this
looking
game?
in my mom's files, but I sort of picked the lock on his file cabinet and copied everything I could. There was a copy of the poem Jabberwocky that had these strange markings. I was hoping they meant something.
Like she
Spy
left you
of
a
the
message?
year.
Yeah, like that. It's silly. I know it is.
No, it isn't. When you miss someone, you grasp at straws. We all do that.
Later.
Goodbye.
See you around.
Alright, well, do you guys feel like detective spies? Because I certainly don't.
I've always been a detective spy.
So what are we?
The name's Detective Spy.
Detective Spy.
Detective spy on the case.
Let's see if I can say names.
Detective Roger Davis.
Name's Detective Spy.
Name's Detective Tap.
Detective Taps on the case.
Nut tap on the case. All right, thank you all for joining us. We are going to get me out. We are going to look at it. And hey, we actually recorded that one. Nice. Later.